Hello, 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 and good evening to all of you. It is going to be an interesting stream, and I'm looking forward to this one. This is, I think, the last 2D element that was still in the old game. We didn't really have 2D elements anymore in the game, but we still had references to 2D models in the past. And I think this is the day that we're gonna say goodbye to that last little piece of it, which, you know, really feels like we're really getting somewhere. So I'm excited about that. So today we're gonna be adding 2 skeleton 3D models to the game. They are the same skeleton models as we looked at last time. I couldn't really find anything that fitted the style that I'm looking for better. Plus, I looked into the creator behind those models, and he has a ton of models. And I'm talking a ton of models. So, and a lot of these models are exactly in the kind of lore and fantasy kind of world, a little bit like mythological kind of realm kind of creatures. So I could get a lot of creatures in the game with a lot of consistency in their art using this, and all of these models are all in the vertex range that I'm looking for, and they're all mobile friendly. So I'm quite hyped about that creator, and I'll probably be contacting him, see if I can make like a package deal. Like, he has a couple of packages, but if I can just say like, look, I want all of them, what's your price? So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing if I can pull something off there. But for now, we're just gonna add these 2 skeletons. I bought these, and yeah, let's dive into it. So I guess where we have to start, well, we have to start with what do we actually get, and can we use the animations that come default with the model? That would be best, right? I mean, the Mixamo alternative is great as well, but it means that all the characters are going to have exactly the same animations, and if we can have unique animations for this particular model, that would be good. So let's check what we got. I've already got them into Unity, exported them out of Unity, and you know, all that kind of stuff. Good evening, rest of the bunch in chat. The bunch sounds like, you know, sounds like hang youth on the street, you know, the bunch of so we got the skeleton mage here. It looks like that skeleton mage, we're gonna have the textures here, but it seems, because this is all Unity related stuff, and prefabs is Unity related stuff, and materials is all Unity related stuff. So I guess everything is going to be inside the FBX file. So let's first have a look in Blender. I already opened it up in Blender very quickly just to make sure there's no errors with these models, and they're not, luckily. So I'm going to be importing them, and we're going to see how their animations are set up. If the animation is one long animation track, I'm probably going to go for the Mixamo route, because otherwise you have to just manually get that out, which is, yeah, it's not nice. Might do that in the long term, but definitely not on the stream. And if they are separate tracks, well, then it's time to pop the champagne bottles, because then this is going to be real easy. And I may run out of content to add to during the stream. So let's go. What should we do first? Mage or warrior? I think mage. I don't know. I feel more. The mage feels more attractive. Welcome to the stream, mate. So we're gonna have this this here fellow, and let's see how the animation part looks. So do we have different channels? That's sort of like the big question. This is only a dev animation. That's not a lot. And ooh, we got one weird thing there. That's something that we may have to address. I'm not sure if that's gonna stay in the model if we're gonna do this through Mixamo. Definitely gonna try it. But yeah, then the question is, where are all the other animations? Okay, he does have the other animations. but they all have this here issue. And I am not even certain where that is supposed to go. It's probably going to be easy to see if we shake this guy up real quick. Now this is the diffuse texture. Okay, this looks like the skeleton itself. It looks like we have a skeleton and we have clothing and weapon by the looks of it. So let's get that in there. Textures. Yeah, so we have the props, and here what I got the props selected, so that is one. We don't need the normal map most likely. And then on one, that's funny. Give me the need to get the other material. Why do these use the same material? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so we're gonna create a new material if that doesn't want to play along. I'm gonna create a new one for that. We're gonna be adding a image. No, not that one. Texture. Why does this view? Why does my search bar? Why does my search bar not do what I want? Texture. Image texture. There you go. We're gonna open up. This is what I don't like about Blender, that you constantly have to navigate through your map. Why can't you just remember where I last took a texture from? It would make things so much easier. Body, I'm gonna go bring that to the base color. Does that give us what we need here? We got this. We also have a weird. Oh, that's a flap. We got a flap there. Yeah, I got myself the fancy skeleton. I'm not sure though. Oh wait, I already see what's going on. We need you. They sort of want to share the material, which doesn't make any sense. You need to go away. Can I just remove you, please? There you go, that looks better. Okay. But now... Okay. So now that's the skeleton. Now it looks good. So apparently we got a little bit of a weird vertex here in the mesh. That is part of the rope. Okay, so we can now check. We can at least check if the animations are relatively. Oh, here we get a whole issue with the rope as well. Okay, we're gonna go for Mixamo. That's a bit of a shame. Like these animations that kind of come out of these Unity assets, I always have issues with them. I made it before the end this time. Yeah, you're 3 hours on time, I would say. Okay, so let's try this with Mixamo. If those animations are not going to play along, I'm sort of at the stage that I'm done with those sort of glitches. I wish that would integrate better. I guess that's the downside of using Godot with the Unity asset store. So let's get the model in Mixamo. Let's hope it accepts it. Didn't test this yet. This looks good though, so far. Let's just hope that one polygon vertex thing is not all over at the other side. Come on. I always get worried when it takes this long. Just upload the character. Don't give me any of these nonsense. No errors and stuff. Just give me my skeleton. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Let's try the other one. Hey, Luxrod. Proprietary. Oh, the file format is not really proprietary. It's just that there's always just slight differences when you go from a Unity asset store file to Blender, or Unity asset store optimized FBX, let's say. If this is not gonna play along, I'm not gonna be happy. I was so excited for this stream, and then suddenly things turn so different. I hope that's not true. Yeah, I know, but at the same time it's proprietary, but at the same time it's as wide use as it can get. Hey, Azurico, see you, mate. Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, I would look forward to the day that, you know, we'll use one format. This also. That is annoying. We could, I guess, maybe we could see if we can delete the rig, but I guess the big question is how we will have to fix that one sort of glitchy part of the model, put it in a T-pose, and then delete the rig, save it separately. Let's see if we can upload it to Mixamo. Not the orcs. That's funny, with the orcs this went all so incredibly smooth. Let me first rename this, because this is also nonsense. How do we call this? They had a good name for this. Again, just remember where I was last time. Is that an option in Blender? Does anybody know that you can just, you know, retain on the file system search where you were last time? Props. They call it props and body. Okay, so apparently we got the modeling. Oh wow. Why are you there? You got some weird. Wait, so now the body is in here. But when I go to modeling, it is not. Not between sessions for whatever reason seems done to me. Time to learn to rig in Blender. Oh no. Oh no. And that is why I only do my rigs in Blender, because every other app is counterintuitive to it. Yeah, you know, everybody uses something else, huh? Okay, so I guess that one of these vertices is not changing or rotating. How are we gonna fix that? I think recent folders on the import menu. Oh, really? Okay, I'm gonna look at that next time. I think you need to look at rotations and scale under the item panel. Yeah, I was doing that just a moment ago, but it didn't really seem like there was anything. Okay, these are weird. You would expect these just to be 0, of course. Oh. You can make a bookmark as a hotfix. Yeah. I just wish it just worked normally. Why the scaling? Oh, come on. No, I say 1. A service call held today. Have you tried deleting the armature or on export menu? No, not yet. For the Mixamo part, not yet. The first thing I'm worried about is this one vertex that doesn't seem to want to change. But as soon as I go into edit mode, really, I wish I could matrix myself up on Blender. This is so annoying sometimes. Blender is like, I'm quickly turning Blender into a hate-love relationship, just like skill on the object tab. But isn't that what I just did? Oh, you mean apply? Yeah, I can apply them. I can apply all transforms. That's no issue. And then you say, if you then go into edit mode, then you're still fucked. Yeah, that's sort of how that all goes. What we'll do is we'll delete this. It seems like a bit too much to delete. I want only this to be deleted. Why do you feel the need to immediately delete my entire skeleton mage? Looks like the vertex doesn't want to move with the rest of it. Yeah. Like it's like one vertex is stuck. We're just gonna see, because now I fixed that, because that vertex was stuck on the rig. But if we're trying to put this, okay, now the only question is, can we, preferably we would put it in a T-pose. Can we put this guy in a T-pose? Is then the question. I guess now that I've removed the rig, it sort of means that we can't. And we preferably have... Okay, this is probably not going to work. I'm just... Let's just see if at least we can now upload it into Mixamo, if this makes a change in that regard. Let's just put this on desktop. Let's upload from the desktop. Okay, so then Mixamo can pick it up. Currently untextured, of course. But yeah, for best results, yeah, I gotta put it in the T-pose. We can have a quick check what of this works. Symmetry off, please. Elbows. Knees. Ooh, about there. Groin. About there. If this doesn't work, we can also see if we can clean the model in another way. Maybe if we remove all the animations, or maybe we can fix that one vertex and how it's connected to the rig. If we can upload it with the rig, it would be so much better, of course, but yeah. No, this is pretty decent. So let's just have a look at mage kind of stuff. So how are you going to handle? Well, let's start with this. Yeah, the whole rope thing is a problem. But maybe if we take the skeleton without the rope, and we import that into Mixamo, then we animate the skeleton, then we put the rope over it. No, that's not gonna work, because then the rope is not connected to the rig. Yeah, you can see very clearly that the rope is not connected to the rig in this really weird way. So we gotta somehow retain the rig. And you know what? This is maybe where that trick to just open this up in Paint. This sometimes is such a weird way to fix things, but apparently 3D Paint is much better capable. Oh, maybe I set that too soon. Maybe the 3D view. Okay, oh, you're just really weird. But as you can see, but yeah, in the horizontal way. Okay, maybe I'm just gonna save this again. Not as a video. Cancel. I'm gonna save this again as a 3D model, as an FBX file. We can go fantasy, skeleton mage. Let's make a new folder, Paint 3D, saves. Let's see with the 3D Paint simplicity. If that will help us. No, not the 2D animations. Stefan, don't try and go too fast. Just relax. Where did you say was the bottom left has recent folders? Ah, yeah. Okay, yeah, gotcha. Stupid that I didn't see that yet. Oh wow. What do you do, Paint? It's not what I hoped he would produce. I think this is a lot of this stuff. Get that out. Basically, yeah, that's the root. Why are you so far? It's fine. Wow. Okay, that's also sometimes I wish I didn't went for 3D. Had just given an artist $5,000, say like, make me a good tile set. Okay, back to the old model. Mage models. Does this come with a T-pose? Not that it really matters, right? But standing. Oh yeah. Get a bend over. That looked like fireworks, yeah. Attacking, run, attacking, injured, fight, standing, deaf. Hey, Frederick. Yeah, now it's just a problem that I don't know enough about Blender to actually start fixing this now. Hate this. He's asleep. Nah. He's got a spiky rope for some reason. Okay, so the question maybe is, okay, why does Mixamo? Do we have him help on Mixamo? Mixamo rigged model import error. Get the chair from falling over. Import error. It's 2019. Unknown error when trying to rig import model. And I load my custom character into Mixamo and place the points. I get a message saying unknown error. No, I don't have that. Oh, yeah. Mixamo can import them and the same error message. Sorry, I'm new. This is all errors that people get when they take something out of Mixamo. I just can't put it inside of Mixamo. Access, how much does Mixamo cost? What type of projects? Can I auto rig and animate? Are my characters animations stored on Mixamo? My custom character won't upload. Rig, animate. What should I do? I can or animation isn't working on a project. Following requirements. Ensure the character is humanoid with distinguishable head, body, arms, and leg areas. If the character proportions are too deformed, the auto rigger may not work. I'm not using the auto rigger, not applicable. Doesn't have a large extra appendages or props. Ensure the character is at a full or neutral pose. Auto rigging may not work. I'm not using that. Spaces between any of the parts, for example, the auto rigger does not work. I'm not using the auto rigger. Auto rigger. I got a rigged version. Additional dimension. So how am I going to fix this? Oh, why did you just fly up? I guess because you're got this weird offset. That's weird, eh? So they're going pose mode. In pose mode? What's that? Yeah, you gotta bear with me. I'm definitely not a blender. Man, we should have been working in Godot already. Why do all these models always have a problem? Maybe you should just try and upload. You know what? Let's see what Godot makes of this. Or I need 3.3, I guess, for the FBX importer. Yeah, I need to update first. Oh, banana potato. If you could tell me what pose mode is. Is that here? Pose mode. There you go. Pose mode. And then. So the question is, why does Mixamo upload failed? Select all bones. Then moving around. Yeah, you know the problem is, I'd love to do what you say, but a G. So I got this. I mean, I know that it's stuck there, but I don't know how to fix that. So I hope this gives you an idea what the problem is, Banana Potato, or anybody else. And if you could let me know how to fix that. That would be awesome. Although I worry that I will still potentially have the problem. I'm not helping, but I'm quite helpless myself when it comes to Blender trying to change. And this is where I'm completely lost. Let me just say object apply rotation. Now if I go into edit mode, oh, no. Now it just is on the other side. Oh, now when I go to object mode, everything is screwed. I had a similar problem, I think, when trying to add animation on Fantasy Humble Deal. I channeled leading the armature and using Mixamo armature. I don't have a problem using the Mixamo armature. The problem is that I can't really get the Mixamo armature to work. I tried that. I tried to delete the rig, put it up on Mixamo and rig it with Mixamo. But it can't really distinguish the rope and the arms because I can't really get it in a T-pose position to put it into Mixamo. So, you know, there's multiple ways we can go about this. We can try and fix this and use the built-in animations. We can try and make the rig compatible with Mixamo, so when we upload it, we can use the rig. Or we can try and put it in a T-pose position so that the auto-rigging functionality of Mixamo works better. Problem is, I don't know how to do any of those three things. And I really start to hate 3D because of it. Making me go crazy. Why can't models that you purchase just be good? Try and click that mesh and go into the weight paint mode and try repaint that part that didn't move. Click that mesh to weight paint mode. Just click and press, I assume. Oh, hey, something happened. It looks like it still has an issue there, but it's much better than it used to be. So let me just quickly get the shading in then. That's the props, I believe, yeah. And then on one, this mesh, material, new, add, search, image, texture, Go open, textures, body, base color, default, gone. Body, props, it definitely is progress. I probably have to do some other stuff as well here, because this is definitely not metallic. In fact, it barely is. It's very little on the specular side. It is definitely rough. Okay, this can go away. That is RGB. Then here we got the bones, also very little specular, minor. It is rough, a little bit less rough. Okay, that's looking okay-ish. Then back to the animation. Let's have a look at that. So we got dev. And this is immediately a problem. Like, why is this upside down? So how am I gonna change that? I guess we should remove some of these rotations. Oh boy, that's just on the... Do they all have this problem? Good. So at least they're all in the wrong direction, but at least in the same direction. And this is the correct. So if we just take the rotation out, we would be good. So I guess if we take the object and we normalize, apply rotation, animation, you still don't like that, huh? Annoying little prick. Is that rotation included here? These are all the bones. So I guess these three are the ones that I need to have. Can I see? Okay, how's this? No, you still don't like that. So how do I store that then in the frame? That's quick course animation adjustment in Blender. Or can I just, you know, can I just delete this? Looks like I can. Delete that and delete that. Put you to 0, you to 0, you to 0. Now can you do something normal? Hey! I got progress. I got progress. Now, probably gonna have to do that for each and every single one of these, huh? So we're simply going to be deleting you and you and you, and we're going to be resetting. Oh, of course, and now this decides to be completely different again. But that's because maybe our normal, no. Really? Beat me. Okay. I need this one to turn around. Why are you so high up? Why are you being? Why do you do that to me? Oh wait, maybe it was because I was at the end of the animation. He was dead already. Okay, no, we were fine. We were fine. It's just Stefan that's screwing things up. Okay, so that looks good too. Now let's immediately rename these animations. So this is going to be Dev. Now here we got Walk, which we again are simply going to remove Euler rotation for. We'll turn this into 0. Okay, that's a walk animation. Let's do the run animation then next. Euler, Euler, Euler. 0, 0, 0. Okay, I'm not sure if we call this walking in this world, but for a skeleton, that's walking apparently. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Thank you, Banana, for the weight pain thing. That would have taken me so much googling, and you just fix it in like a second for me. So that's awesome. Thanks. All right, next one, standing. In my world, that's called idle. Oh, we already fixed this one. So that is the idle animation. Walking Dead. Yeah, this is Walking Dead style. Here we got attack, but I think this is not attack. I think this is cast. Could it be that you are importing it with the wrong coordinate system because it's lying down with no animations? I don't think so, because all the rotations are set to these weird values. So what I think that has happened is that maybe he made them in Blender, but then to get them into Unity, maybe the rotation system is, I think, different in Unity. So maybe he changed it in Blender so that Unity would import it correctly. And since this is from the Unity asset store, that's maybe what has happened. But I figured out how to fix some of these things. So we're trying to get to object mode, select armature, then change position. But now I've done it for a part of them. So I think we're just gonna continue in this way. Okay. There's a little bit of a weird foot shift here. He's doing a little bit of a moon version here. Also here. That's a little bit, it's just a little bit of a shame. There's definitely a difference in rotation in Blender and Unity. I've struggled with that before. Yeah. Here's another person. struggle with that too. So I'm not sure yet how to call this, because we of course have an attack, a powered attack and a normal attack. Let's see if this has the same sort of weird foot slide. Okay, this one does not have a foot slide now. I'm afraid maybe I've introduced foot slide because I've removed or changed the rotation. I hope not, but could be that I'm maybe screwing the model now. No, this is all good. This is all good. Okay, so this looks more like a power attack to me. So this is going to be cast power. On, am I 100% sure that it's cast power? Where did I save that? Let me quickly workflows. The animation standard, please. Deleted slide. We get this problem again. It's not a deleted slide. It's right here. Yeah, we got the cast normal and we got cast power. We do it for all these things. So we already got walk, and we already got run, and we got idle. We still need take damage and death. We still need to take that in as well. Okay, so this is what we call cast power, and then the other attack is going to be cast normal. And this, I guess, this is a melee attack then. And here you got the same sort of feet shift. I guess that's just because, I think that's just because the character is just not, it's lower quality, or lower. The model is high quality, I should say. It's just that it's a lower quality design model. What is this? That looks. It just looks like a melee attack. I'm gonna call this melee normal. I'm not even sure if we will have skills in the melee normal category, but we at least have an animation for it in case we ever need it. This is then probably melee attack as well. Yeah. So that is going to be the melee power. This is the take damage. Now we're not gonna have to take damage, I think. Well, yeah. I mean, if we have it, we have it, right? Why not use it, I guess, but. Okay, so this is take damage. And then we get injured. I don't even like it that much. I'm gonna call this take damage 2. If we ever want to change it in Godot, switch the animations, then you know, you can do that. Euler 000. What's this? This is called fight stance. I guess this is sort of like. So I guess this is the idle fight. No, idle combat version. Try to do my slide. Well, that works too. Cool. There is definitely a difference in rotations. Yeah, we got that. Yeah, you can set what is what on import as far as I remember, but maybe you try that next time. I will. Royal Skies LLC Blender, too easy and fast, understand just under 1 hour if I'm not wrong. Royal Skies LLC Blender tutorial. Two minutes even, but no poly blender modeling technique that I use. I'm gonna. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's a commercial, of course. I'm not sure if this is safe for work, but I'll save this. Add bookmark. Done. Thanks, Banana. All right, so with all of this done, one playlist. Okay, I'll find it. I got the channel now. I'll find it. Thanks a lot. So let's see if we can export this and get this reasonably into Godot. How did we call our models? Was that with or without the underscore? Creature models, orc, O1, orc, archer, orc, king. Oh, we got all the flavors with space, no space, underscores. Great job, Stefan. You really are consistent. Here we're gonna have a new scene, a new spatial. We gotta bring that model in. How can I find that there? Skeleton Mage, GLB. Medusas, orcs, spiders, test. Skeletons. That went quick. And why can I not find it here? Because on the orcs, skeleton mage. Thank you very much. New scene, new inherited. Delete that. Don't save it. I'm on this one. All right. I think it's missing the alpha channel. Do I? Yeah, could be. Could very well be. Thanks. Shading. Props. Alpha. Alpha clip. There we go. Now they're nice. And that looks indeed a hell of a lot better. Let's take the other one, the body. I'm not sure we got any of them here, but if we do, we might as well add them. Alpha clip. Well, that didn't change too much. Okay, that's a big difference. Now the model looks even better. So awesome. Thanks a lot. Yeah. Yep. So we'll have to re-export that again to GLB. Skeleton Mage, export. You're not going to ask me if I need to overwrite that. I'm just going to do that. Very, very forward of you. Skeleton Mage. Yeah, you know, you're absolutely right. So now the black parts are. So now we got this is nicer. Cross looks good now. Okay, so first thing we have to do is check if the animations are correct. So idle combat is a looped animation. It's a very exaggerated idle. This. Oh, are you seriously? We only got one animation here in Godot. Okay, we can fix that probably relatively easily. You just have to go to cast normal. I'm just going to push that down into the frame. Cast power, push down, def, push down, idle, push down. I won't repeat myself, don't worry. No new, not new. I forgot which one I got already. Why didn't you push them down in my NLA tracks? Oh, now you are. So I did all of that, but you didn't make a single NLA track? What's that for nonsense? Okay, so now you are doing what I just asked you to do. So now we already got 2 devs, so that's not really good. Oh wow, but that's not what I wanted. Okay. So we only want to get this track now out of here. Can we just deselect that? Not yet implemented. And I just want to unlink this. Can you let me do that? Yeah, I wish. I really wish some of these things were just more intuitive. But I guess that's what you get when a program can do this much at some point. It's just impossible to keep things intuitive. Let's export it again. Did I accidentally say FBX? I meant GLTF. Okay. Do we got 2 devs now or just 1 dev? It looks like we got 1 dev, so that's good. So let's have a quick look at these animations, see if they're all good. Wow, first animation, problem. Is that maybe because the step, oh no, now they're all a problem. That's interesting. I've never had this before. But why? Oh. So it appears that we don't have the keys. Godot GLTB import animation, no keys. This is from 2019, so not all of it is going to be relevant, but there's no floating bones without a parent. Can we get include all bone influence? Allow 4 joint vector influences. Models may appear incorrect in many viewers. That doesn't sound like. Clips animation to selected playback range. Yes. Sampling rate 1. Group by NLA track. When multiple actions become part of the same animation, if they're pushed onto NLA tracks with the same name, when off, all current unassigned actions become one GLTF animation in Orland. So I don't really see any options there that can make this go away. I don't even know why it happens. I mean, it obviously does see that the end and the start of the animation. Of all the things I expected that could go wrong today, this was not one of them. I really thought like we're here now, we're gonna be adding the skeleton to the world, but no. So then the question, does this completely invalidate this route? And should we go back to Mixamo? Maybe Mixamo works now that we have weight painted that last vertice of the rope to download all an FBX file. I don't have a problem with downloading them in the FBX file. It just seems that my animations just, I don't know, all keyframes got skipped. I've never seen this before. And as I have no idea where the problem comes from, starting to look for a fix is kind of like searching in the dark, right? There are two things which seem weird. Not having an animation key is exported, and the animation track is only for the body and not for the rest. How do you mean the animation track is only for the body and not for the rest? Not having all animation key, yeah. What do you mean with the second part? The animation track is only for the body, not for the rest. Like here, this list, you mean? You would expect many keys here, right? Or many parameters, I should say. Let's see, just, you know, I've no idea how much that single skirt weight paint thing is going to help us. But what if that maybe was just the reason that Mixamo couldn't accept the model? Let's see if we can. Let's give that another attempt. Can't hurt. Did I completely give up on Mixamo? And I even... Okay, looks like I gotta start it up again. Why is this so difficult? It seems unnecessary complex. Okay, I'm gonna upload a character. From, yeah, 2208. Now I would expect the animation should come in with a lot of keys. Let's just have that one think for a moment. If I have a look at the other animations, the other creatures, let's take the Nakaru. If we go into the animation player of the Nakaru, here we can see all the various bones and things that are being animated. So I would expect a long list of animations, or basically I would expect something similar to what we see in Blender. No, I'm not too. And the last thing maybe is we explore what we have to clean up. Your end frame less than what your animation needs. Your end frame less than what you. No, that can't be it, because that's all set up. And you know, I've done many exports like this. I've honestly never had this before. So we're unable to map your existing skeleton. So let's just unpack that error, because it's not going to give us more, regretfully. If Mixamo would have just give us a little bit more of a hint, it's like unrecognized bone or something like that, but instead we get this general message, unable to map your existing skeleton. And then we get the suggestion on how to use the auto rigger, which is not what we're doing. We're trying to avoid the auto rigger. So I guess what we could see or try and do is to clean up the skeleton that we have for rotation position, but for both meshes, of course. Yeah, for both meshes, absolutely. So what is weird about our skeleton? And how could we maybe put this guy in an as normal position as possible? Like, preferably I would put this guy in a T-pose. Missing the scene tree. Yeah, it had a skeleton and everything. Like here, what we expect is an armature, which is not even it's just a node. There's nothing. A skeleton and a mesh. And what we got was a skeleton and the two meshes. So now the node structure seems to be fine. I mean, I could rename this to armature, but it doesn't really matter. I must say this rig does look weird, you know, with these bones here on the side. That, I don't know, that doesn't seem correct. Also, these two bones on the side, I guess these two bones are from the cross. Select armature, go pose mode, make sure and more than what animation need, then try export. Pose mode, make sure and more than what animation need, and try export. I'm not sure what you mean by that. It was important the wrong coordinates on the earth. So could that then maybe be why Mixamo cannot put it? Bone A. Select all bone. Yeah, I know what you mean, but I don't see what you wanted me to do afterwards. Sometimes I really think that I should just stop doing anything 3D related on stream. I really hate this. But all the end frames are way longer. Banana. I'm in pose mode. I clicked A and change end frame at bottom right. Oh, that's not possible. But I mean, we know the animations. We know all their end frames. Look, the end frame here is 141. That's more than enough. And the same is true for every single one of these. All of these have end frame, which is more than enough. And even in the export, it says to take for what there's keys to make that the animation. So that's not the problem. Oh. That's funny. This is like the first stream in probably like a month, maybe even 2 months, that I post on my Twitter and my Reddit like, hey, we're gonna do something exciting and cool. And here I am, being stuck once again with Blender. Okay. So what should we have? We had There are only the first and last key in Blender as well, by the way. There are only the first and last key in Blender as well? What? There were so many keys. Okay, does anybody know the orientation that I have, like X forward Z up or something like this? Was that it? What? Oh, why is my cube still here? Okay, that was not it. You said. Okay, Spectre, I'm not sure what you're on about there, but if that's true, then that could possibly be it. So let me entertain that message there for a moment. How is it that you say that there was only first and last key in Blender? Like, where are you seeing that? I mean, yeah, there's a couple here, a couple of keys that only have a first and a last key, but that's not because they only have a first and a last key. That's because that key doesn't change. So those things that change, they do have keys, as you can see. But maybe we should just delete all these keys that have the same. No, that's also not a good solution. But I must say, these animations are packed with like every possible thing that it could do. And these animations are over the top for sure. No, it was just one long yellow line. Yeah, exactly. But that's expected. That's simply because the key doesn't change. Okay, so don't have to follow up with that anymore. Back to this one. It's funny, yeah, but still, it's like when you switch between object and edit mode, the character still moves, which is weird. So I'm never going to get something proper out of this, I feel like. There's always going to be that weird shift. And I'm not sure how to clean that up. You're looking at it. I don't get it. What am I looking at? Then chance for tutorial on cut off holes in 3D nav mesh? Unlikely. I wait for navigation server in Godot 4. It's gonna save so many headaches. Yeah, okay, yeah, I understand that what you thought you saw them, but no, there's definitely keyframes there. Okay, so next thing. Oh boy. But I'm not sure what I need to try, Banana. Like, I'm stuck. I've no idea. I've no idea other than that I've just wasted another, what is it, $20 on models that don't work. And it's making me a little bit, I don't know. I guess I have one of those game developer dips. I went from my high at the beginning of the stream, like, yeah, we're gonna do some awesome, to like almost the moment I'm thinking like I should switch back to Unity. And wow, that I'm saying that after 2 years of Godot. But I am that close to giving Unity a shot. Because I would have none of these issues if I would just be working in Unity. And many of the environmental creation problems would also be gone. It's just the coding is so much more convoluted. Plus the netcode is just terrible in Unity. Ah. Okay, so Banana, if you want to help me, how do I get this model in a T-pose? Like, I don't have a T-pose position, but is there a way that you can sort of say like to your model, hey, congratulations, you're in T-pose now? Like, this looks pretty good, but how do I get that? Looks like this is the rest position. If I follow Banana's instructions, select your armature, go to the pose model already there, select all, already did that, and clear transforms, pose, clear transforms, all. Which is probably T-pose. The clear on the pose tab. Yeah, on that. This is the T-pose. Even that is not correct on this model. Oh, it looks so good to start with. And these bones just look weird. These bones look like they come out the wrong way. That's probably why Miximo was thinking like, what the heck are you trying to do to me? Like, there's some bones here that are like, I don't know where those are even for. It's probably for the potions or something like that. But that's probably why this whole model is just so freaking weird, and that's why Miximo probably says like, yeah, can't do that. Yeah, I guess this is the T-pose for this model. But I mean, like, I think why Miximo can't get this model is like, here we got this little flap thing, and that flap thing won't be able to, like, Miximo is probably gonna see this bone and think like, don't know what to do with that. What if we just delete this bone? Can I delete bones? Or it's probably like, I gotta do it in a different way, I guess. What's this bone? Like, what is that bone even doing there? Can we delete that? But if I delete that, then I delete the entire skeleton immediately. That's not what I want. Oh, where are we now? Oh boy. Now we're back in some other weird position. I just want to delete this bone. Deselect? No, I want to select it. I want to delete it. And why are you suddenly... Delete button. X. X. Well, then I delete the whole rig. I just want to delete that one particular bone. It won't let me do it. In edit mode, that's a good point. Delete bones, dissolve bones. Let's go with bones. I'm gonna delete all these weird bones. Well, not this one. You, and you, and you, and you. I got one weird bone left. You are a weird bone. And we probably got some weird bones up here as well. Like you got some flappy bones here. Well, I understand what those bones are going to be for. But this is your calf, and calf is your spine. Okay, from your spine you got your neck. You get your clavicle. Get your upper arm. Your head. Here you got your ponytail. Okay, here you got your pony. Okay, so we're gonna delete the ponytails. I got more ponytails. We don't need ponytails. We're gonna simplify this entire. Unless it's like a normal biological thing, I'm just gonna delete it. And you get your foot, and you get your toe, and your toe, and you get your toe one, and another toe one. Okay, that's probably fine. Then we got your right calf, and your right foot, and your toe, 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 and your toe. And you got your spine, your neck, your head. Here the upper arm, forearm, hand, fingers, 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 fingers with probably just more smaller finger stuff. Same side probably on the right arm. Here we got another bone end. That is probably for the cross. Yeah, probably he's not gonna be able to figure that out either. So let's take this one, delete that, and this one. Bones. Now I have no idea what this is gonna do, but this cleans up the bones, I guess, to maybe something that Mixamo is gonna try and understand. So let's export this FBX to desktop. You can go to untitled, that's fine. Go into Mixamo, upload character, FBX, that 2235, 2235. We're already 1.5 hours with 0 progress, so we're not doing great today. I also feel like Mixamo is super slow today. Come on, I clicked you like an hour ago. But yeah, that's just... So okay, so even if we modify the skeleton, make it as easy as possible, Mixamo doesn't know what to do with it. They're like, yeah, I don't know what you want, but we're not gonna be helping you out today. But yeah, also like all these bones, the orientation of these bones, all of it is just super weird. I mean, if we compare this to one of the other ones, let's say the Morak. You know, these bones look like how they're supposed to be orientated. You know, they are in line with their body. You know, this is a rig. I don't know it right or wrong, but I think when you push down animation at timestamp 40, make animation go wrong. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh wow, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at him. Look at him being a cool boy. Yeah, this is, but you know, the problem is with this model from the start. Oh boy. What was it? Alt G S R. This is this rig. Look at this. I mean, I can understand that Mixamo is saying something like, yeah, I don't know about this one. Maybe, I don't know. Totally understandable. I can relate to Mixamo. This doesn't look like anything resembling a humanoid. If you compare that to this, so I think this is one of the larger issues we're facing. And I mean, you can sort of see how everything was intended to be. I mean, you can see with the dotted lines how the creator originally thought that they would be orientated. I'm not even sure if I can. Now that I'm rotating everything. So yeah, I can understand that Mixamo is sort of like thinking, yeah, not today, not today. Maybe Gift Hammer. Maybe it's part of being a skeleton. That everything is, you know, a little bit messed up. Been on the ground for a couple years, your bones sort of like misplaced a little bit, and then you get this. First thing I'm gonna do, because this is one embarrassing stream. Let's first delete that. Now there's no extra bone here. This bone just needs to rotate down. And then this is the hand. And then these are the fingers that need to come out. So, you know, you can see how they're connected. Like this is the underarm and this is the upper arm, and that connects to the spine. And then, you know, when you look at the spine more carefully, here you can also see how the spine is connected. Like the spine, it starts here, and that one is connected to the other one, probably this one. And then this one is connected. Well, you can see, it's maybe hard to see on stream, but here you can see the dotted line, how these are connected. So this one is the, let's say, the upper back, and this is the lower back, and then this is the, this one is like the little, I don't know, no, this is even, that's even another one, because that's the foot. So this would mean that this has to be a shin bone. This has to be a thigh. Oh yeah, there we go. Then this is the lower back, or maybe the entire back. And then this is probably the other thigh. And then this is the other shin. And then, well, you know, like one bone to control all hand, one extra bone maybe for control other bone. I just see a normal, I just see a messed up rig. That's all I'm seeing. So I understand why I cannot upload it to Mixamo. But then again, also the animations don't work here. It's just one mixed up model. Crazy thought. Maybe come with a readme or something like that. Probably not, eh? No, these are just all the normal texture scene, prefabs, models, materials. And you got a controller. I don't even know what it is. Probably a Unity sort of thing, but yeah. So guys, I have no idea what to do more during the stream. I mean, obviously this is not going to work out, and I got to do a lot of research to even buy new models. But I'm starting to be very reluctant to buy more models, because every time I buy more models, I waste more money because all these models are not working the way I want them to work. So I don't really know what to do right now. So I think I'm going to end the stream. I have no other idea. I don't want to waste you guys' time, and I feel like I already wasted like 2 hours of your time. First time, 1.5 years, that I'm so stuck that I really don't know what to do. So yeah. I believe when you get the basic Blender, you'll make it all work. Maybe. The problem is I don't have any of this scheduled into my release plan. So this really brings me back to my whole plan. Like, I mean, I want to release Soul Whisperer this year, but if I'm gonna have to do all of this myself, we're looking at a release somewhere, I don't know, end of 2022. Can we add another year to the development? So yeah, no, I'm not saying it's not possible, Banana. It's just I don't want to. And it's not like I don't want to because I don't want to learn. I don't want to because I have based my game development plan on the idea that I can get models and then I can use those models in my game. But apparently when I get a model, it's like I've purchased 15 different packs now. And so far the models of only one pack, no, actually not a single pack has worked. That's just a fact of it. Not a single pack has worked. The orcs worked because I went to Mixamo, but I had to go to Mixamo to make the orc models work. The animations that they came with didn't get them to work. So at this point, that means I'm gonna have to be re-rigging and re-animating like every single model that I buy. That's a hell of a lot of work. And I'm me, myself, and I with 8 hours per week. So yeah. So yeah, I'm a little bit down right now, so I think it's better if I end the stream. I'm not sure if I'm gonna bring back my happy mood. So I guess thank you all for watching. Thank you all for your help. Really appreciate it. And hopefully I'll be able to figure something out over the weekend. But at this point, I think it's better to give you guys an hour of your time back than to waste another one of it. I'm sorry that this stream wasn't what was supposed to be. So keep on gaming, keep on coding. See you later, guys.